I'm a fairly confident person, and many would say that that is an understatement itself. However, I'm trying to come across as humble in a society where confident people are mistaken as cocky by the mediocre. So let's get right into this week's video and cut to the chase. We are seemingly living in a world where mediocrity often reigns supreme and is accepted as the norm, and often even celebrated. An example of this is participation certificates. The absence of self-confidence isn't just a minor flaw, it's a crippling handicap. You see, self-confidence is more than just feeling good about yourself. It's a fundamental power tool for success, something to cut through the noise and mediocrity of everyday life. So it could be in things like at work, dealing with people while traveling, arranging an event, or simply doing the shopping at a busy supermarket. Confidence is a tool that helps you get things done. Too many people wander through life anchored by their own securities and societal expectations, completely oblivious to the sheer force of character that true self-confidence can unleash. In essence, they have never really introduced themselves to themselves. And as someone who embodies confidence, I'm not here to coddle you with gentle reassurances, telling you it's going to be okay and things can get better. No, instead, this is more of a wake-up call, a straightforward, no-nonsense guide to breaking free of the bullshit stories that are holding you back from being more of yourself. So I'm going to share 8 habits, 8 behaviors, which I frequently observe in people with low self-confidence and low self-esteem. Overcoming these has helped me scale businesses, transition from industries, achieve great sporting achievements, not really worry about needing to be around other people, and most of all, not giving a stuff, because along the way, when we experience success, when we experience the wins in life, the introduction to ourselves, which makes us feel great about ourselves, it compounds. And that means also that our confidence compounds. What this doesn't mean is that I have all my shit together. I'm human and I regularly have my stuff to deal with. I also assess that the bigger the games and the challenges, well, they entail bigger insecurities. However, when there's a template showing great results, it's easier to lean into that than it is the template of fears and acceptance of mediocrity. So let's get into the 8 points. Number one is chronic overanalyzing. Well, this is like mental quicksand, trapping you in endless cycles of scrutiny over your conversations, your decisions, and your experiences. It's a roadblock to progress. This habit involves obsessively dissecting conversations, options, decisions, or experiences that you've had or you may have, often leading to, as we've heard, paralysis by analysis. So for example, spending hours analysing a brief interaction with a colleague or a friend, or fretting over every choice in a project, doubting each decision instead of moving forward. So take it from my days in the construction industry. I juggled large projects, teams and finances under the weight of immense pressure. There was no room for indecision. Every choice had ripple effects, teams counting on me, clients judging my competence. Hesitation wasn't an option, and I had to learn through lots of hesitation to know that it was a really poor option. So what does a confident person do? What did I evolve into? Well, they assess, and depending on their strengths, they either listen to their gut or interpret the data sharply and make a powerful choice, taking ownership and responsibility for it. Every choice is either a triumph or a learning experience. I'm secure within myself to admit when I'm wrong or when I've made a mistake. And it's very common, almost on a daily occurrence, for me to make light of my errors in order to move on by saying, well, I made a mistake. I made one of them yesterday as well, and it's very likely I could make another one tomorrow. So let's fix things up. If I had succumbed to overthinking and dwelling on all of my mistakes, I'd still be labouring in a pit for minimum wage. Confidence meant making swift, informed choices and owning them, whether basking in success or learning from setbacks. This approach isn't just about decision making. It's a testament to self-belief and the guts, the courage to move forward, regardless of the outcome. Check out number 2. Lingering on past mistakes.